Got to do what you got to do. You have to do what you have to do. So, still a little crooked. I know. Wait a minute. I feel like I'm. Ay, ay, ay. Wait a minute. Not quite satisfied. Oh no, I sound like Prince's mother from When Doves Cry. She's never satisfied. Oh no. For those of you who are too young to know about Prince, he had a song, When Doves Cry, and there's lyrics in that song. Check it out here on YouTube. And he says, maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. So I must be like that. Hey, forget about it over here. At any rate, I'm Al Torcaso, Torcaso. 412-559-2731 is my texting number. I'd like to hear from you. So text me at 412-559-2731. Real quickly, I want you to know I'm unboxing some more of my Live Good products that just came in the mail today, October the 12th, 2024. Now, any of you who are like, I'm not interested in that, hey, I love you anyway. It's all good. But if you want to be healthy, if you want to be like me and the late James Brown, if you want to be able to say, I feel good. I feel good. And get a little bit of that going on. Did you just might want to get some Live Good stuff? If you know anybody that could use a little bit of extra pep in their steps, if you know anybody that ever had a heart issue, you might want to talk to them about checking out some Live Good. We don't diagnose, we don't treat, we don't prescribe, and we sure don't, what's that line? Don't treat, don't prescribe. Oh, and we don't cure. I want to say hi to everybody that's in the chat. What I will be doing is at the end of the chat, I'll be getting all up here so I can read what you said. So I'm not going to be able to read it now because I'm too far away from the actual words, and I'm using my Samsung Galaxy A23 5G phone. So without further ado, any of you who want to change your life, look, it is what it is. The truth is the truth. It doesn't change because we don't want to hear it. Here's the truth. You need to go to that 5-minute video at livehealthyrightnow.com. Don't go yet. I want you to see some stuff. Now, I'm literally going to just take it out. I hope I don't have to get too close, but this is the Live Good Probiotic Gut Support. I guess I could do that. I know it is cheesy. I'm not going to say it ain't. I hate to say that, but it's kind of cheesy. So that's gut support. Next in line, what do we have? That's not it. This is the Shilajit and CMOS. And I will explain why so many of these products can actually help you, and I will explain in what way. Because I just said we don't treat, cure, prescribe, or diagnose. So you might be thinking, well, what's the point? I'll explain it in a wee bit. This is your men's multivitamin. We do have a woman's multivitamin also, by the way. And here is the one and only Live Good Super Reds. Oh, yeah. Second favorite. What's next? Of course, we got our Ultra Magnesium, Live Good Ultra Magnesium Complex. Yeah, I wasn't playing. When I take care of the business, I take care of the business. Our vitamin D3, K2. You're probably like, man, now. All right. This is my number one favorite. I don't leave anywhere without this. This is my Live Good Factor 4. And I can tell you some stories about it. And I might Not today, probably, but I might. This is my baby. It's my Factor 4. How you doing? You have no idea. In fact, I do have to tell you something. I have to, actually. I'll explain it in a minute. Of course, this is the Live Good Super Greens. Hey, everybody, don't worry. I'm not doing an ad. Trust me. Seem like it? Trust me. This is a life-altering company. These are life-altering products. I will get to it in the New York, well, in about a Pittsburgh minute. Say hello to everybody. Final product, Live Good Essential Aminos. Now, let me tell you a little something about me. Here's the reason why I bought these again. Oh, I had most of these. Now, I will show you something again. I just bought this and tried it for the first time today. Was the Shilajit and the probiotic. Just took them a few hours ago. And I'm going to tell you, off the record, even though it's on the record, y'all need to pay attention because technically I shouldn't tell you this. But I was a 19-year veteran TV television talk show host. Yeah, on real TV, yes. I didn't always play by the quote-unquote rules. You know, in TV and in streaming, they say one of the things you don't really want to talk about is religion. Did that. One of the things you don't want to talk about is politics. Done that. You don't want to talk about anything that could be controversial. How you doing? Did that. And you don't want to tell the truth to the point where it could endanger your life. Oh, goodness, I did that too. How you doing? Yeah, it was always G-rated. But I said things on Humanity Matters Live that could have got me killed. And that's not a joke. So let me throw down the truth about this stuff. We don't treat. We don't cure. We don't diagnose. We don't prescribe. So wait a minute. How's it going to help me? Let me get to that real quickly. The reason, and this is my own theory because I am not a scientist. I am not a pharmacist. I am not a doctor. I have played a lot of those on TV. No, that's not a joke. I did. I really did. I was in acting before I did my TV thing. And yes, I really played a doctor and a psychiatrist and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, let me give New York a second here. So, this is my own theory. For those of you who are still here. I believe it's the nutrition and the ingredients in each and every one of these products that we may not be getting in our diet. And in a lot of cases, we can't, no matter how much we try. Even if we bought organic food all the time, there are just things we cannot get in our diet. So, my own personal opinion is that why these help is because you're getting the nutrition and things in your diet you just never had before. So I'm going to go kind of like relax a little bit. But I got to tell you the story about me being bedridden in the hospital for 7 days this past July 2024. Now, I have to share this with you. Even though this is about Live Good, this is about honesty, integrity, and credibility. So I was in the hospital and I was bedridden to the point where I literally could not move from one side of the bed to the other. That's the facts. So they gave me oxycodone. They gave me steroids. They gave me muscle relaxers and a whole bunch of other stuff that I don't even remember or know what it is, like oral stuff. But they literally gave me some of the most dangerous and addictive medicines you could get. Now, let me tell you a little bit. For 7 straight days, all of those things combined, and they weren't just doing one at a time. They literally, every day, was giving me oxycodone, some kind of steroids, They were giving me the muscle relaxer and a few other things, all in the same day. Yeah. So at any rate, 7 straight days, I could literally not move. As a matter of fact, on the 7th day, I did not eat breakfast. I did not eat lunch, nor did I eat dinner, because the amount of pain was the worst pain I had in my entire life. And I've been through some stuff, trust me. So on the 7th day, and for those of you who are Christian and know about the Bible, this does sound like I'm getting biblical for atheists and agnostics. I'm literally not. But on the 7th day and evening, I was fed up. And my nurse came in late at night, and I said to her, now it wasn't that late, it might have been, I don't know, 9 or whatever. When you're in the hospital, you really don't know what time it is per se. You don't always have a clock or access to anything like that. So, at any rate, this nurse comes in, and I said to her, nothing's really helping me. Do you happen to have a topical ointment or cream that I can have you put on my leg, and my left leg and my left foot? And she said, yeah. So she gave me something called, I think it's called capsaicin or capsaicin. And I guess it relaxes your leg or your body part that you use. Put it on. I can't give you the mechanics of it, but at any rate, and it burns, and it has a burning sensation, and it literally can burn you also, by the way, if you overuse it. So we were using that. I tried that out. Now, that cream, the doctor, well, not doctor, but the cream called capsaicin from the hospital, it actually took my pain level from a 16 down to about an 8. Now, normally when you're in the hospital, they say the pain level is from 1 to 10, and 10 being the worst. I was way past that. When I went in there, had gone in there the first day, I was probably at least a 20, if not more. It literally was the worst pain I ever had in my life. So at any rate, fast forward to the 7th evening, get this stuff on, it takes my pain from about a 16 to an 8. Now, I know how weird this is going to sound, but I actually felt a whole lot better. It's only 2 away from their level of the worst, but that 8 actually felt a whole lot better. Now, that being said, I talked to Annette, my girlfriend, and I think I had her call my sister Rose, or I may have. It's hard to remember because, like I said, when you're going through that, you don't remember everything. So I had them bring my factor 4 the next day. I wanted my factor 4. Yeah, this little guy. Now, I'm not going to show it anymore, or any of this stuff really, but I had them bring it. Now, I spoke to the doctor, which was risky, because a lot of Western conventional trained doctors don't want anything to do with supplements, nutrients, and all that other stuff. So I told him, and he said, well, I have to look at it. And here's what I said to him. I said, you can look at it, but you cannot confiscate it. If you don't want me to use it, I can't go anywhere anyway, so I won't be using it, because it was way down across the way from me in the closet. And so I said, I'll show it to you, but you can't confiscate it. So he looks at it. Now, this is a conventional, old school trained, he wasn't old school, but trained, in Western civilization, medical doctor. And he looked at the back, he looked at the ingredients, he says, I don't have any problem with you having this. There's a lot of good stuff in it. He said there's a lot of good stuff in it. So I said, well, man, am I glad to hear that, or something like that. So he leaves. As soon as he left, I took 2 of my factor 4. And then a little later that day, I kind of made Annette and my sister Rose mad. I said, now I need my Live Good CBD pain relief cream. And again, we don't treat all that other jazz. We don't diagnose, we don't cure, and we don't prescribe. But the ingredients, not nutrients, I'm not going to say nutrients because it's a, topical cream, but the way it's formulated, I can just tell you off the record, it was a game changer. So I get that and I put that on the 8th day and I'm still taking my factor 4. The 8th day, I actually really for the first time was able to sit up. The first time in 8 days. And so I sat up. And then after my sisters came, my sister, I should say, Ann and Annette, a little bit after I think they left. At any rate, the physical therapist team came over, and actually, I was once again able to sit up. And that was the first time I could do anything really like that in like 8 days. Well, 7 days at that point. And then on the 8th day, I was a lot better. So then I kept taking and applying the Live Good CBD pain relief cream, and of course taking my factor 4. I took that like nobody's business. I took, in a 1 day period, I took 6 tablets, 2 at a time. Like morning, I took 2, afternoon, I took 2, and at night. And so now at this point, the 9th day comes, and the physical therapy team comes. And I didn't just sit up. I got out of bed for the first time in 9 days at that point. I got out of bed. I was able to stand up. And by the way, this physical therapy team was like, they were just like almost clapping for me because literally the first couple of times they came, I could not move. And they were, let's just say, more than disappointed. But I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. The pain was beyond ridiculous. So I stand up, and then they're like, Al, in order for you to be able to eventually go home, you're going to have to walk. So I said, even with all that, I was not confident at that point. I'm like, you're killing me, or something like that. Like my good friend Ivan says. Sure enough, I walked. So we get to the end of the hallway, and they said, and Al, you have to go up steps in order for us to be able to recommend you get released. So they sprung that on me. I'm like, what do you mean I have to go up steps? Well, I was able to go up a whole flight of steps. In fact, it's kind of funny because I almost started going up the second flight, and they're like, no, we're good. So we don't cure at Live Good. We don't cure. We don't treat. We don't diagnose. We don't prescribe. But the ingredients and the nutrition that gets into your physical body and your mind, by the way, it helps. It did something. All that I can legally say is it did something. So I went from not being able to get and move in bed, get up even, and move in bed. Couldn't do it. I went from that point to literally being able to walk in about a day and a half after using my factor 4, and about, I guess, a day or so with the Live Good CBD pain relief cream. Now, I'm not going to say it was the reason, but I'm not going to say it wasn't either. I'm just going to put it this way. I got home on the 9th day. Now, in closing with regards to that, I will put it to you this way. The oxycodone didn't work. None of that stuff worked. In fact, I actually got angry after about a day or two after I was home. I actually got very heated, very angry, very, very mad. because I found out that they had sent me home with a Narcan kit. That's used when you overdose on certain drugs. They actually gave me medicine that might have killed me or caused me to have an overdose. Yeah. I had Narcan. Let me tell you, even now, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not pleased. But it is what it is. It's what happened. Now, why are these products here? I use them. I don't have a degree as a pharmacist or a research scientist or what have you, but here's what I know. I know they work for me. They work for El Torcaso. They work for Annette Mendel. In fact, on my Factor 4, this is probably, I don't know, the 7th or the 8th, or who knows how many bottles that I've had since it came out. But I can tell you, a couple days ago, and they said, you only have about 8 left. I was not happy. Fortunately, thank goodness it came. Now, why did I order these newer products, the probiotic and the Shilajit? Well, with God's mighty help, it will help me a lot more because even though I'm home, my left leg and my left foot are still not right. And the best way to describe what it is, it's like the left foot literally feels numb. It does. It feels numb. And there are times when it has what I would call it as an attack, and it can hurt. It can also get very hot. And I have been checked for diabetes and all that stuff. Don't have it. But their medical treatments has done nothing. Now, that being said, I had gone to a specialist, I think it was in late June, and they want me to be on a medicine, something called gabapentin, I think is how you pronounce it, gabapentin. So I come to find out that if you get gabapentin, it can make you get brain fog and get vertigo or dizzy. And it can make you extremely tired. So, excuse me. So I said to my girlfriend, I said, I'd rather have a numb foot and being in pain than have brain fog. Ain't going to happen. Not going to happen. It is not. That being said, every day I take my Live Good products. Period. No one has to believe me on the face of the earth. But you have the physical evidence. That's the box that came in today. And boy, was I happy. So before I came down here, so far I took my Factor 4 and I took my probiotic and I took my Shilajit, I think it's pronounced, and CMOS. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure I took my, matter of fact, I don't think I took my Factor 4 yet, but I will. Ooh, I definitely will. But just in case I may have, because I am a wee bit tired, I'm going to wait till about 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will be taking 2. What I'd like to say to all of you is this. These products, for whatever reason, seem to work. From a legal standpoint, I'm just going to say seem. That's all I'm going to say, if you know what I mean. And believe me, I could say a lot more, but hey, forget about it. But with regards to the business end of Live Good, everybody on the face of the earth should want to be in Live Good. It may not be for you, but let me tell you something, what is for you. What is for you, no, this is not an infomercial, even though it's going to sound like one. I think what is for you, and I don't know you, so maybe I'm wrong. I believe most of you would like the opportunity to earn $25 every time you brought in an affiliate. And I think you would love bringing in a member also because you get paid for that. So actually, when you bring in an affiliate / member, you get earn $25. 20 is for the affiliate ship, and 5 is for the membership. Now, some people were like, $25 isn't that much. Okay, I'm going to reiterate what my great family member and friend, Ivan Superman Harris, Ivan Harris Sr., aka Ivan Superman Harris Sr., he says, if you don't think $25 is that much, grab $25 out of your wallet or whatever you have and give it to him. And I'm going to agree with him. If you don't think $25 is that much, I don't really want it. I mean, anybody would want it if they could have it, but no, I'm only joking on that part. But if you don't think $25 is that much, give it to one of your friends or family. And when you start having less money, yeah, let me know. Let me know if it's really that much. But here's the thing. I don't want to talk about the compensation plan. I don't want to bore you. I don't want you to leave. Here's what I will tell you. I got to get real with you for New York Minute. I got to get real with all of you. If you're over 18 and you don't get into Live Good, you will be involved with Live Good in your life. I'm not saying it because I'm the boss. No, all the glory goes to God. Live Good will become as popular, and my honest opinion, with God's mighty help, it's going to become as popular as Amazon. In fact, I believe it's going to outdo eventually. It may take 5, 10, or 15 years. I don't know. But it's going to surpass Amazon. And here's the reason. You can get a whole lot of stuff on Amazon. You can have a membership, a Prime membership, get some great deals. They even have Amazon Prime Day. I think it's coming up real soon. I don't know if I missed it or not. I don't really care. But here's what Amazon's not going to do. They don't have a compensation plan. They don't have a membership company that also has a compensation plan. That's what they don't have. Live Good does. So, you will, not may, you will miss out on the ability to literally change your life. Now, I'm not trying to say we're all that in a bag of chips, but I will tell you this. Most network marketing or affiliate marketing, most companies on earth base their compensation plan, the money that they pay out to the affiliates like you or whomever it may be, they base it on a service or a product. And they have to raise their prices on every customer, including their own affiliates, and customers and what have you. So, for example, if we were like them, I would not be able to get my Super Reds for less than $20. I'd be paying $60 to $80 to over $100 for this. I'm not going to show it real quick. That's why I did it like that. That was the Super Greens. But even the Super Greens is less than $20 for members. But here's another reason why you're going to want to be in this. You get up to between 75 and 90% off every single product. Now, right now, we are concentrating and we are focused on wellness products, which, by the way, is a fantastic thing. But let's just say you're not interested. You don't know anybody ever going to take it. We are going to have just about everything that companies like eBay, Etsy, and Amazon, Temu, we're going to be just like that eventually. We're going to have everything. Well, not everything exactly, but a lot. I'm not going to say it because I'm not God. I don't know exactly, but you'll be able to basically have an Amazon style company. And right now, the discounts that we're getting on the products as members, whoo, it's fantastic. But that being said, if you miss out on becoming an affiliate and or at least a member, because a membership is only $9.95 a month to be a member, and that entitles you to 75 to 90% off of every product. By the way, we have our magnesium. It's less than $10. A lot of people think, well, the quality must be terrible. Oh, no. It's some of the best on earth. I know it seems like a Live Good infomercial, like I said, but being as real as it gets, if I were you, if I was your family member, I'd be like, you better go to livehealthyrightnow.com. If I was your mom and I found out you knew about this and you didn't go there, or if I was your dad and you didn't go there, and I'm being as deep and as honest as I can be, I don't care what your age is, if I was related to you in any way, I knew about Live Good and I didn't go to livehealthyrightnow.com, and I found out about it, and I was your dad or I was your uncle, I'm just going to put it this way. It would be G-rated, but I would let you know what time it is, and I don't mean Fitbit. I don't mean an Apple Watch. I don't mean any other way you could tell time. I'm talking about I would be heated. I would probably be more heated than about 1 billion nuclear bombs heated. Why? Because believe it or not, even though this seems like an infomercial, it's all true. See, that's the problem, friends. This is not hype. This is not deception. This is as real as it could get. But I actually don't want you to believe a word I'm saying. Say what? You heard me. I want you to find out who I really am. Now, how are you going to do that? You can subscribe to my YouTube page, Albert Torcaso, Torcaso. But I don't even need you to do that. I would like for you to do it. I would be honored for you to do it. But better than that, go to Google. Go to the Google search engine. Type in Albert, have a little space, Torcaso, Torcaso. And while you're at it, you can just look up Humanity Matters Live, and in parentheses, Albert space Torcaso, Torcaso. You go there. See what comes up. Just go ahead. It's all good. Now, some people say, Al, you should never invite people to do that because it could come back to haunt you. Well. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You matter. You matter. Now, I'm going to do something that I probably shouldn't do. I have to see what people are saying, so I'm going to bring this a wee bit closer. I said a wee bit, but I got to scroll up and down, guys and gals. I don't want to disrespect anybody. Okay. Tai Tay's in the building and in the chat. Hi, Tay Tay, or Tai Tai. Tay Tai. I don't know if I'm saying it right, so I apologize. And Riley, and let's see, we got. Looks like Cheesy. All right, how y'all doing? Looks like Kyle. and a few other people. All right. So some people came in here to kind of just be disruptive. It's all good. But I want to share one last thing with you. There are people right now who are affiliates in Live Good. They did not bring anybody in yet. They haven't theoretically earned any money yet. They can actually earn money without even getting any affiliates or members in Live Good. You still have the potential to earn money. It's going to take a while. Going to take a while. Going to take a while. But you can. I did that not because I wanted to be repetitive, but I wanted to let you sink in. Yes, you can actually earn money and live good. Something that no other company has really done. Live Good is not anything like you've ever experienced. And I'm not being arrogant, I'm being honest. But for the people who've never brought in an affiliate, make sure you understand something here. I had struggles in my life, big time. And there were times when I couldn't give money away. Hypothetically, I'm being facetious, okay? But I couldn't even get people in when it was completely 100% free and some other things I was involved in. But actually, I'm glad I couldn't. You might be like, what? Most of those companies weren't what they claimed to be. Live Good is. And like I said, I don't know if I said it earlier, I hope I did. I've been paid by Live Good 4 times. And don't sound like that's a big deal. Trust me, it's a big deal. But there's something that Live Good has done that I spoke about in the past. And don't worry. I know it seems like an infomercial. I get it. But here's the thing. Every time I ever gotten paid by Live Good, every time I get paid, it is more money than I got the last time. Yeah, more money. In fact, there used to be, I think it was hip hop song. It'd be like, mo money, M-O money, mo money, mo money, mo money. Well, I got more money. And I also got more money every time. So the highest amount I ever got was literally 2 days ago, October the 10th, 2024. But that's not the best part. You can set it up in your back office. For those of you who've never been in the business, we would explain everything to you. Trust me. But you go into your back office, you can actually set up how you want to be paid. It can be mailed to you. It can be put into like a credit account, or it could go right into your bank or financial institution. I chose my financial institution. So come the 10th, which was Friday, I believe it was Friday, yeah. No, my fault. It was Thursday. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. This is Saturday, Albert. What a Okay, I told you I was a wee bit tired. At any rate, on the 10th, it was actually deposited directly into my financial institution. So Live Good doesn't just pay you on time, but you can actually have it automatically deposited. So I don't know about any of you, but let me tell you something. Every time I get that money, I feel great. I mean, I just feel, honestly, I'm an NFL football fan. I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Sorry about that. I apologize. I know, I apologize. Anyway, but I am a fan. But I felt like I just won the Super Bowl. But I will tell you this. For those of you like Mr. Tag, hopefully I finally got it right. Tag, he's a champion. like Ivan Harris Sr. says. He is a champion. He's an affiliate, and he's also a champion. There, with God's mighty help, I believe there's going to be some massive blessings coming out. Massive gifts, massive blessings for atheists. I love you all too. I know I've been doing. Oh man, that money felt good. And it came just at the right place. I mean, right time. Right place and right time. So I just want all of you to realize who you're listening to. I know I'm long-winded, hey. But how many times has your life been not what you want? I want to see your life become what you want it to be. Like I said, I want you to have the potential to earn money. I want you to have a healthier life and a happier life. So I really implore you to go to that livehealthyrightnow.com. With that, I want to take a little bit of a detour here. Now, I've been and done many things in my life. I've been an actor. I've been a TV talk show creator, producer, director, videographer, believe it or not, and of course, host. Did all those quote unquote jobs when I was producing and hosting Humanity Matters Live. I invite each and every one of you to go to Google and look up Albert Torcaso, Torcaso. Look up Humanity Matters Live. Look and see my body of work. And I started putting episodes on, I believe, in the year 2008 on YouTube. Unfortunately, some of my earlier episodes, I couldn't for whatever reason. But you can find a good body of work. Now, what you need to understand is, if you are a Republican, I have openly called for the end of the Republican Party. If you are a Democrat, I've openly said that the Democratic Party should be on life support. And I picked on both sides. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to give you a little bit of 411, some information. When our government does a government shutdown, if you know anybody that was affected by it, maybe they work for the government, whatever, every time Congress decides to shut down the United States government and millions of people get laid off, probably suffer being homeless, what have you, they are understand, in our government, it's supposed to be of, by, and for the people. Government of, by, and for the people. But we are the owners. You're an owner of the United States. Yes, you're an owner of the United States government. You are an owner in America. You are an owner. Now, that being said, here's what the United States Congress does to you and everybody you know. They let your family members and friends get laid off when they shut down the government. Now, the owners are losing their jobs or being laid off. Now, the United States government is voted in by the people. You know you better go and vote November the 5th, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't vote on November the 5th and you're over 18, you ought to slap yourself like this. Oh boy, that didn't feel good. Yeah, I really did it. Want to see it again? How you doing? And no, it doesn't tickle. Trust me. But I'm for real. That don't tickle, by the way. Our government, actually, here's you're gonna love this. They'll lay you off. They'll lay your family off. They'll fire, cause you to suffer. But the employees, because remember, Congress was voted by the people, work supposedly for the people. The employees keep their money. That's right. Every Republican during the government shutdown, every Democrat, every independent, The president, they are the top of the government. They're at the top of the pyramid. They get paid. The employees keep getting paid, but they let the owners get laid off. In what world does that make any sense to you? That's what they do. Now check this out. You probably have a career or a job. Mostly you do, right? Do you know that the United States government, all Republicans, all Democrats, what they call unanimously voted for this? They wrote into a law that they get an automatic raise, guaranteed in writing. And the only way they don't get that raise is if they somehow decide to vote against it. Now you might be thinking, now I don't know the latest details of exactly how much your average congressperson gets. I don't know what they get in 2024, but when I did it, here's what every one of your members of Congress gets: Republican, Democrat, Independent. They can get elected in November. You know how much they're guaranteed per year? Even their first year, they are guaranteed $174,500. Now, you might be making only about $70,000 or a lot less. They're guaranteed $174,500. Every one of them. I don't know how you feel about that. But you know how a lot of politicians say we can't have socialized medicine? We can't have government paid for medicine and health care. You know how they keep saying that? It can't be government paid and it can't be government run and all that. Every Republican, every Democrat has access to government paid for, up to 75% paid for by you and I. Oh, and the United States Navy, the Office of the Attending Physician, actually is in charge of their health care, which, by the way, is right in the Capitol building. So they get government paid for and government run health care. And you might think, well, they're getting $174,500 a year. You might be thinking, man, they probably pay a lot. You know what the latest figure that I had was? For them to get the Office of the Attending Physician and all these frills and features without any co-insurance and without any co-payments. Do you know they were paying $500 a year? Now, I want to make sure you understand what I said. I didn't say a month. I said $500 a year. Actually, $503 a year, to be exact. So these men and women that were getting over $174,000 was getting government paid for or subsidized from your families and mine health care with no co-pays, no co-insurance. And what are they paying? $503 a year. Do you know how many people in this country pay that much just for some medicines or a whole lot more? So, why is this relevant to you right now? Because I'm asking you to go to livehealthyrightnow.com, right? And y'all might be like, okay, where's the connection? There's no connection to live good. That is absolutely me, Albert Torcaso only, no affiliation. They didn't have anything to do with that. But what was the point of bringing it up? To show you that when I say I was controversial, I was. I told you to go to Google. Google Albert Torcaso, Torcaso. Look up Humanity Matters Live. The reason I tell you this is so that you know that I'm real. See, this is not about getting you into this company. Live Good is not in any way associated with what I had said. I am responsible. I am the only one that's responsible for what I have said, and I'll stand by it 100 billion %. As a matter of fact, since the election is November the 5th, 2024, and since we hear their ads and they always say, I approve this message, okay, I'm Albert Torcaso, and I approve this message. I'm Albert Torcaso, and I approve this YouTube Live. I'm Albert Torcaso, and I approve of you having abundance because you deserve abundance. I love y'all. Even the ones that got in here, bless their hearts, got in here to kind of be kind of little old funny over here. Bless your heart. I love you. How much can I back that up? I don't know. I guess I can't back that up. Listen to this. I got to get real close. I want you to actually hear this. You hear that? That's really my chin. Listen to this. Yeah. I got a hard chin. No, that don't actually hurt. When I slap my face, that hurt. The chin. I know, it's kind of wild. Hey, I told you I'm a little bit different. In closing, I love all of you. I can back it up. I give you my personal texting number. I don't take unknown, unlisted, or block calls or private, but I'll take text all the day long. Text me at 412-559-2731. Look, I don't care if y'all want to challenge me because I love y'all. Spiritually, I love every one of you. If you don't believe me, that's all good. But I guarantee you one thing about me, you're going to find out that it's true. That I actually mean what I say and say what I mean. You're going to find that out. You're going to find out when I say I want you to succeed, I want you to succeed. But this is way longer than I wanted it to be, but sometimes in life, we just got to do what we got to do. I thank each and every one of you that were here. I love you. I want you to go to livehealthyrightnow.com. I have a selfish reason. I want you as an affiliate on my team. I want you as a member, and I have a selfish reason. Probably the most selfish that I could get. I would love for you to have the potential to earn $25 every time you get an affiliate. Yeah, I'm selfish like that. I want to see you do better. And let me throw this out. If there's anybody that's a United States veteran, you know what I hate seeing? I hate seeing veterans of the United States, frankly, any country. I cannot stand when they are not getting the services they need. I cannot stand to hear the term homeless veteran. There should never in this country ever be a homeless veteran. Our country has failed us. America is great in a lot of ways, my friends. I'll leave you with this. America, the United States of America, is one of the best countries in the history of the world. But if you're allowing any veteran to be homeless, you failed those veterans. With that, I love all of you. I want you to go to that website. If you don't, it's all good. I'm going to love you for the rest of my life, spiritually. It is what it is. I love you. You need to listen to me and check out what look me up on Google, because then you'll know that Al Torcaso is telling you the truth on your YouTube live show. By the way, for the record, I just thought of that as I said it. 412-559-2731. Love y'all.